Good day to you. Today we are going to see level sensors in the series of sensors for IoT. Level sensors detect the level of liquid and other fluid and fluidized solids, including slurries, granular materials, and powders that exhibit an upper free surface. Substances that flow become essentially horizontal in their containers or other physical boundaries because of gravity, whereas most bulk solids pile at an angle of repose to a peak. The substance to be measured can be inside a container or can be in its natural form, for example, river or a lake. The level measurement can be either continuous or point values. Continuous level sensors measure level within a specified range and determine the exact amount of substance in a certain place, while point level sensors only indicate whatever the substance is above or below the sensing point. Generally, the later detect levels that are excessively high or low. There are many physical and application variables that affect the selection of the optimal level monitoring method for industrial and commercial processes. The selection criteria includes the physical phase, liquid, solid or slurry, temperature, pressure or vacuum, chemistry, dielectric constant, medium density of medium, agitation, acoustical and electrical noise, vibration, mechanical shock, tank or bin size and shape. Also important are the application constraints: price, accuracy, appearance, response rate, ease of calibration or programming, physical size and mounting of the instrument, monitoring or control of continuous or discrete levels. In short, level sensors are one of the very important sensors and play a very important role in a variety of consumer industrial applications. As with other types of sensors, level sensors are available or can be designed using a variety of sensing principles. Selection of an appropriate type of sensor suiting to the application requirement is very important. Ultrasonic level sensors. They are used for non-contact level sensing of highly viscous liquids as well as bulk solids. They are also widely used in water treatment applications for pump control and open channel flow measurement. The sensors emit high frequency 20 kHz to 200 kHz acoustic waves that are reflected back to and detected by the emitting transducer. Ultrasonic level sensors are also affected by the changing speed of sound due to moisture, temperature, and pressure. Correction factors can be applied to the level measurement to improve the accuracy of measurement. Capacitance level sensors excel in sensing the presence of a wide variety of solids, aqueous and organic liquids, and slurries. The technique is frequently referred to as RF for the radio frequency signal applied to the capacitance circuit. The sensors can be designed to sense material with dielectric constant as low as 1.1 and as high as 88 water or more. Sludges and slurries such as dehydrated cake and sewage slurry dielectric constant approximately 50, and liquid chemicals such as quicklime dielectric constant approximately 90 can also be sensed. Dual probe capacitor level sensors can also be used to sense the interface between two immiscible liquids with substantially different dielectric constants, providing a solid state alternative to the aforementioned magnetic float switch for the oil water interface application. Since capacitance level sensors are electronic devices, Phase modulation and the use of higher frequencies make the sensor suitable for applications in which triality constants are similar. The sensor contains no moving parts, is rugged, simple to use, and easy to clean, and can be designed for high temperature and pressure application. A danger exists from build-up and discharge of high voltage static charge that results from the rubbing and movement of low dielectric material, but this danger can be eliminated with a proper design and grounding. Optical sensors are used for point level sensing of sediment, liquids with suspended solids, and liquid level interfaces. These sensors sense the decrease or change in transmission of infrared light emitted from an infrared diode. With the proper choice of construction materials and mounting location, these sensors can be used with aqueous, organic, and corrosive liquids. A common application of economical infrared based optical interface point level sensor is detecting the sludge water interface in settling ponds. By using pulse modulation techniques and high power infrared diodes, one can eliminate interference from ambient light, operate the LED at a higher gain, and lessen the effect of buildup on the probe. An alternate approach to continuous optical level sensing involves the use of a laser. Laser light is more concentrated and therefore is more capable of penetrating dusty or steamy environment. Laser light will reflect off most solid liquid surfaces. The time of flight can be measured with a precise timing circuitry that determines the range or distance of the surface from the sensor. Lasers remain limited in use in industrial application due to cost and concern for maintenance. The optics must be frequently cleaned to maintain performance. Magnetoresistance float level sensors are similar to the float level sensor. However, a permanent magnet pair is sealed inside the float arm pivot. As the float moves up the motion and location are transmitted as the angular position of the magnetic field. This detection system is highly accurate down to 0.02 degrees of motion. The field compass location provides a physical location of the float position. The choice of float and stem materials depend on the liquid in terms of chemical compatibility as well as specific gravity and other factors that affect buoyancy of the float. The electronic monitoring system does not come in contact with the fluid and is considered intrinsic safety or explosion proof. These sensors work well for liquid levels measurement in marine, vehicle, aviation, chemical processing, pharmaceuticals, food processing, waste treatment, and other applications. Due to presence of a microprocessor and low power consumption, there is also capability for serial communication from to other computing devices, making this a good technique for adjusting calibration and filtering techniques. The level sensor will not be completed if I did not describe how the fuel gauge in our bikes work. It is very simple device which is not described in the Wikipedia. There is a float in the tank. The float will go up and down depending upon the level of petrol inside the tank. That float is connected to a simple potentiometer. When the float moves up and down, the potentiometer rotates in one direction. When it goes down, it rotates in another direction. So there will be a resistance change in the potentiometer. The change in resistance value is measured and indicated as a level of fuel. This is the end of this level sensor tutorial. Kindly subscribe to the channel so that you can view more of this type of tutorials in the upcoming days. Thank you for watching. Good day to you. This is Kadal Amadam Chennai, India, signing off.